start with a quick review from last week. So we landed on this working definition of race. What stands out to you from last week in terms of what we talked about, or anything that maybe that's come up for you as you've done a little more reading? I really want my students to challenge things that they hear and read and learn and think they know. To be able to say, all right, there is something to learn from this, and there are things to question. And in questioning things, that's where new ideas come, right? My degree is in clinical child psychology. Over time, I had really started to lean into more holistic ecological thinking and understanding of kids and families and communities, and so social work very much has that lens of understanding the person and environment. How folks really behave and think and feel is very much a reflection of the systems that they're functioning within, and that looks really different depending on who folks are. I'm interested in working with communities that have been marginalized based on race and ethnicity, in addition to immigrant status, and all of that really is just so driven by these system-level forces. My parents are both immigrants from the Dominican Republic. My siblings and I were all born in the US. Very much what folks might imagine as an immigrant household. Really kind of immersed in both Dominican culture and was also very Americanized. Everything I was doing in grad school in terms of research, everything I was learning was about parenting. And it felt just really incongruous to me with how I had been raised. How about we understand how Latinx families are parenting day to day so that we can then inform how our interventions should look. I was part of developing Parent Corps, a prevention parenting program. The program is really centered on starting that formal school experience and working with the teachers, parents, and kids. Instead of having someone come into a clinic and saying, my kid has behavior problems and I need support around that, help folks learn a certain set of skills that helps parents and kids connect so that kids are developing in healthy ways. So we are going to do our check-in, eat cupcakes.
Yeah.
Cupcakes to appreciate y'all. Diversity, equity, inclusion, accessibility is inherently tied to social work's mission, which really is about social justice, and at the center of social justice is race. Who has access to what resources? Who has what kinds of privileges as they navigate systems and structures? Who were systems and structures created by and for? Progress right now feels like conversations that have impact, that translate into actions that have impact. If I can help folks see where those needs are coming from and that everybody can be a part of working towards more inclusion, more equity, more accessibility, then that would feel like a huge success.